Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it's time for another episode of Would I Lie to You? This episode is a bit of a mystery to me, guys. I have been told I have to check out this episode. It's episode 1 from series 5, and I'm not sure why. I've been told that there's an amazing story. It's one of the classic Would I Lie to You stories of all time. But I don't know who tells it. I don't know if it's one of the guests. I don't know if it's Lee Mack or David Mitchell. I just know that there's an amazing story in this episode. And to top it off, I don't think I recognize any of the guests. We have Rebecca Front, Miranda Hart, Nick Hewer, and Jack Whitehall. The name sounds familiar. I can't place him. I feel like I've seen him somewhere on something, but I could not place him. I've double checked. He wasn't on Taskmaster as far as I know. But basically, this is a blank slate episode for me. I don't have any expectations other than that at some point there's going to be an amazing story. So, without much more to say, let's jump right into it. This is episode 1 from series 5 of Would I Lie to You?
On David Mitchell's team tonight, star of the award-winning sitcom The Thick of It, who says most MPs claim to love the show. My God, MPs will claim for anything. It's Rebecca Front, a splendid comedian who's so young that last year he won Funniest Embryo at the Edinburgh Festival. Jack Whitehall.
He definitely looks familiar. I must have seen him on something.
Joining Lee Mack tonight as the hapless, clumsy star of Miranda, she recently picked up 3 comedy awards, then dropped 2, tripped over the red carpet, and threw wine into the crotch of Colin Firth. It's Miranda Hart! And a man whose will-they, won't-they relationship with Margaret made The Apprentice a hotbed of sexual tension for 5 series. Nick Hewer!
A little tongue-in-cheek, perhaps?
When filming is over for the day, Lord Sugar and I sometimes wind down by playing ping-pong on the boardroom table.
Have a minute just to let it sink in.
It's rolled up,
right,
and then you unroll it and you clamp it on the boardroom table, stretched across. The table is slightly bigger than regulation size.
How much room is there at the ends of the table?
Oh, plenty.
OK, I believe you.
Ample.
You have to be able to back off quite a way when playing table tennis properly, I happen to know.
Can we stamp on this immediately? Lord Sugar's boardroom is plenty big enough for almost everything.
Tell us how this whole thing started.
It was my idea.
I didn't actually even know there was a British version of The Apprentice. Did the Trump version copy the British one or vice versa?
And he said, well, look, don't worry. Next time I'll bring in a net and some balls and some bats. And it'll help you relax.
And I think this is absolute nonsense, albeit convincingly told.
It's got to be a lie, right? But
it's a damned lie.
Yeah.
I was once commissioned to paint a portrait of Giles Brandreth's cat.
Where do I know him from? He's so familiar.
How did he hear about you?
I did a lot of art around the area, not like graffiti, but I've always been an artist.
What was the cat called?
I can't remember the name of the cat. It was a black cat.
How much did you get paid?
£130. Also, I'm allergic to cats, so...
Danger money.
But it was like... So at that stage of my life, I would have worn the cat as a mask.
How did you paint it?
I had to do sittings with the cat.
Shut up!
I
Come
did.
on now.
No.
I did.
The cat moves around!
Yeah, no, and it kept moving around. It was the most annoying cat ever.
Yeah. It wouldn't. You can totally do a sitting with a cat. Cats are very sedentary. Position of the cat in the painting.
Like, sort of that.
No, come on.
That's how cats sit!
Oh, is their hands on their knees?
Anybody with half a brain would have taken a picture of the thing, gone home and painted it at home, wouldn't
I love this man.
No. She insisted that I come so that I could sort of get to know the cat.
I know Giles Brandreth.
Do you know his cat?
I know his wife. What's his wife's name?
She's called Michelle.
Do you know Giles Brandreth's wife?
So you were quite a good artist, were you? Reasonably good if he's paid £130?
Yeah.
Draw me a cat.
David is captivated. actually rather good.
David's face is going, this is pretty.
This is
If people have just turned over, they're going to be thinking, what on earth is David looking at? Reveal the cat.
The kids.
Because Giles, does he know you at this point? No.
He knew me through the family, through mother, and then my mum.
Through mother.
Jack, you're succeeding in making David look positively working class.
Can't give it to him. I think it's a dreadful lie.
It's 100% true.
It is true.
I think he dumbed down his drawing, because that's what threw me.
We've got the painting here. Get ready.
That is the most canine cat I've ever seen.
Look at that. Please welcome this week's special guest, Zazzy.
Zazzy.
This is Zazzy, and we once had a trial together for a professional ladies' football team, but we didn't make the grade.
What was the professional football team you tried out for?
It was for QPR Rangers. No, QPR.
What age were you?
About sort of early 20s.
Isn't that quite old to be breaking into professional football?
You haven't seen QPR play, have you?
What position did you play?
Well, we were just sort of tipping up.
What is going on?
We were just hoping that they'd see us and say, oh, you're a defender.
When you turned up to try out, had you ever played football before?
No?
We played a bit at university, sort of mucked about, and we thought, hey, you know, we're quite good. We had some male friends who were, like, really into football, and they said, hey, you've got some skills in it.
Zazzy, my neighbour's daughter, she offered to mend my computer and inadvertently emailed to everybody in my address book a picture of my big toe.
Why didn't you contact someone, you know, a proper computer person?
No, very simply, because we know them very well. I know that she did a computer course at university, and why would I go out and spend a fortune when Zazzy can come in for a tenner? No, one of the issues was it obviously was clogged up with stuff, and I needed it purged. I had had a very, very nasty accident, stubbed my toe, and I thought that I would email it to the doctor, and he would then email back advice.
Yeah.
And, of course, she wasn't quite as good at her computing skills as I had hoped she was, or indeed that she had claimed.
You are terrifying.
She had been drinking. And 700 people, including business contacts, serious people, were emailed a picture of this battered toe.
This is Zazie. I once cut off her ponytail on the school bus, thinking she was my mate Paul.
This is Series 5, so there could still be some real Lee Mack stories out there.
You were at school with Zazie?
Well, I was, yes, and before it's pointed out, I was in a different year, yes.
OK. How much older?
4 years difference.
Right.
Ouch. Ouch.
We weren't actually at the same school, I should get that in, really.
It was a public bus, and she was a child who didn't know. You attacked her head with a sharp object.
I didn't attack her. I did not attack a child.
But you mistook a child's head for the head of one of your friends. Why did you want to cut off Paul's ponytail?
Well, have you ever seen a ponytail on a man and not wanted to cut it off?
It's up to people how they have their hair. It's not up to you, is it, Lee?
Trust me, David, if it was up to me, you wouldn't be having your hair like that.
Yeah. Likewise.
Thank you.
You don't know Paul's on the bus at all.
No.
Paul, I
you
don't
just see the back of a little girl and go, there's Paul! You're just seeing ponytails and snipping away, despite the fact that Paul is apparently wearing a little dress. I'm slightly inclined to believe Lee.
No. I like the football tryouts. The way she was laughing...
You certainly seem to know a lot about football, so I was impressed with that.
I reckon it's Nick.
I'm Zazzy, and Miranda and I once tried out for a professional football team.
Yeah. Yeah. On a lark. That's awesome.
I killed a rat with my BAFTA.
What a humble brag.
You got a BAFTA?
Where was the rat?
The rat was in some bin bags.
Is this the BAFTA you won when one of the other nominees was me?
Yep.
I don't want to make you feel small, Rob, but it was the other one. I didn't mean to kill it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You didn't mean to kill it.
Just meant to reward it with
Accidentally.
I run into the flat. I grab the BAFTA.
Where is the BAFTA? The flat?
It's on a bookshelf.
On display?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's got lights round it. It's in what I call my me room. I hold the BAFTA at arm's length, sort of over where the bin bags were, and I drop it.
That
sort of shoo, but maybe I'm entertaining the possibility of injuring it, and I don't like that side of myself. Bang. Wow. And then there's silence.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Now that's where you're wrong.
Why?
You get a squeal.
Just a little, I'd like to thank my family, and then it would die.
My dogs kill rats. Squeal like hell.
Well, dogs are much crueler than BAFTAs.
I'm really tall on this one. What do you think, Nick?
No, you attack a rat from a distance. You do not go hunting into your me room looking for something heavy.
I'm going to go for lie, but there's a bit of me that just thinks it could be true.
Yeah,
I'll say lie. I'll say lie.
I'm with Lee, but I'll lie, but...
It is a lie.
Yeah. Lie, but...
Next! That's me.
Oh.
This is the sweatshirt that my wife and I put on together when we are cozying up on a chilly evening. We call it the Cuddlejumper.
What? Can't remember the last time I saw Rob tell a story. This can't be real. This can't be real.
Just ask for the full demonstration with Nick. Would that be okay?
Prefer not to.
Well, we all prefer not to. That's why I got in quick.
Come on, Nick.
That's awfully snug.
It's quite nice, actually.
All right.
No.
You can just sit in my lap there, Nick.
Right. Ask Nick, how does it feel?
Yeah, that's my phone, by the way.
Hard to describe accurately.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
David's melting down.
It's very drafty. And we saw this, and we ordered it for a laugh. And it's actually, I mean, you'd have to admit, it's very cosy.
He looks like a ventriloquist dummy now.
I'll tell you what, Orville's let himself go, hasn't he? Is this the position you'll be in, where your wife will be...
No, because we have more than one chair in our television room. So we sit on the sofa side by side.
Well, why wear jumpers and cuddle up?
Why did you get it in orange?
Do they have pants, too?
No.
You could have pants, couldn't you? 3 legs.
Next thing that you lose the pants. Does the design lend itself to intimacy?
Yes.
Not tonight, it doesn't.
It can't be true.
I just really
I want to get in your jumper now.
That was surprisingly seamless.
I don't want to rush it, I'm really cosy.
So what are you saying, truth or lie?
We think it's a lie. Hang on, we have to consult our other team member. Come over here. Do we think it's true or a lie?
I don't know what the question is.
He doesn't know.
Cuddle up to his wife with
in
this jumper.
No.
I think it might be true.
I think it's true.
In a bizarre,
Quick as you like.
universe.
Well, I can tell you, it's actually a lie.
Yeah, it had to be.
Now what do we do?
Whoa!
It's great. There's room for 3.
And that noise signals time is up, and I can reveal that David's team have 3 points, but Lee has won with 5.
Well, hopefully the whole team has won.
My individual liar of the week is Nick Hewer. Yes, Nick Hewer. Good night.
That was a fun one just because of the novelty of it. I can only remember, I think, 1 or maybe 2 other occasions where Rob Brydon has had the opportunity to tell a truth or a lie, and you know it's just the producers and writers having so much fun. Like, let's just make Rob put on this crazy piece of clothing and see who we can get in there with him, and Nick Hewer is the best choice of the guests that week for exactly that purpose. I'm glad I've seen that one. That I could see why an episode like that would stay with you. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have permagrin for a little bit just thinking about that one. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me as always. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.